I will be grabbing these. God, look what they did to Braun. I know they were trying to come up with something like this when we were kids. This thing is ugly.
The Blockies also showed off the Sharkticons, and can I just say these are the cutest things?
I knew you were gonna say it.
See where the green is on the knees?
Yes.
Those look like toes, and he has little tiny legs. And then they're standing on rocks or something.
$20, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, but
I'd actually get all 4 if it was $20.
Yeah,
it looks different than what we saw. And again, I thought the alt mode when we first saw it, I liked it. Seeing it in this angle, it doesn't do it for me. So,
what do you think about this?
That's a big boy.
Well, it's a Titan class.
No,
I think if you did something like that, that would be a different story. Welcome back, Transformers fans, to another thrilling edition of Bot vs. Con. As always, I'm James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we've got a great round of news for you today. But before we get into that, a big shout out to our official sponsor, The Chosen Prime. You can find a lot of Transformers and other toy lines there. We also want to give the big shout out to our members. Without you, I don't think I'd have this ring light. So we really appreciate it. And stay tuned this Saturday. So when this video gets announced, but members get to see it a little earlier, we will be having our members live for everybody Seeker and above, so it's not too late to become a member for that by the time this video comes out. And I think it will be at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are also recording this early because of the Patriot Prime Live. So if we're missing a few things, please forgive us. But we probably talked about that on the live with Patriot Prime, anything big at least. Go check us out there and watch that video. With all that out of the way, let's get into some news.
And thanks to the subscribers too.
Thank you. Yes, thank you to everybody that just subscribed. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this Toy Reel Transformers 40th anniversary event. I guess was in Australia. Not many new things that they talked about. It's 8 minutes long, but they talked about long term they want to see more Transformers. I think everybody does. Legacy, I guess, has been very successful in Australia and elsewhere. So I think we knew that. They asked if anything's coming up. They said there's exciting stuff in 2025. Wouldn't doubt if that's the leaked stuff. But this was what was interesting. They said there's rumors that the core class is ending. Is it ending? I didn't hear about that. And he said, and this is what the guy said, if something got canceled, there will be something else to replace it. No. Which is pretty much telling me that core class is canceled in a roundabout way. And there will be more commander class figures, which I expected as well. Any of that strike you?
I'm glad in a way for core class going away, if only because it looked terrible. A lot of the figures just look bad, and I like the idea of the cheaper price point for figures for people who can't get that $50-$60 prime. They'll do it in a core class, so you as a kid you can still have your core, or still have your Optimus Prime, excuse me. But I think they really just started going way downhill with it.
Yeah, I think they shouldn't have tried to do Legends, because that's what they're doing. They just called it core class. They should have done characters that were supposed to be smaller. Like, I know they wouldn't have done it, but like Bumblebee would have been perfect as a core class character. The mini bots, that type of stuff would make more sense, because me and you would pick them up because they would fit in our collections versus having a whole new collection for small figures.
Yeah. I remember when it wasn't called core class, whatever it was called back in the day. But I remember seeing those small figures, and I was just like, "Oh, that's cute! It's a $10 Optimus Prime," or probably at the time it was like $7.99 or $8 or something like that.
You mean the ones that didn't have like elbows or knees?
Yeah,
well, those were like $4.99.
No, it was a little. This was several years ago. They didn't have much articulation because the bigger ones didn't have much articulation either. But it was just a cheaper price point for to make it affordable for everyone to get. Again, like an Optimus Prime or a Megatron or some of those main characters that were just out of the price range for parents at the time or things like that. So I just hope they put a little bit more into them.
I think you're giving them too much credit. But let's get into leaks.
I know I am.
The first thing is Dead, Brawn, and Ratchet 2-pack. It looks like Target dropped them because it's not buzzworthy Bumblebee, and I picked this up at Ross for $15. Still haven't opened it. Don't plan to anytime soon.
Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me because those things were shelf warming, really bad. I really like the packaging though. I think it looks fine. I'll be skipping these though, unless I find them at Ross for $15 for both of them.
I will be grabbing these. God, look what they did to Brawn. That Brawn looks really good, and the figure itself was pretty cool. I actually liked the Hasbro Brawn when they re-released it. So I will be picking this up. I'm not going to be picking it up at $80 though.
They said this is going to be $80.
I don't know. Well, the last one was. So
it was $80. I think it was $60, Bobby.
No, it was $80.
They couldn't have done
It was $79.99, I believe. I thought it was $79.
Let us know in the comments. I thought it was $60.
Okay, well,
honestly, what Hasbro should have done with these figures is which they wouldn't, because then they could have you buy a whole other figure. They should have packaged Ratchet with an interchangeable chest, so you could have had it like that and an interchangeable head. At the price point, this is $35. I don't think that's too much to ask for. But again, they want to try to get people to buy a whole new figure.
Yeah. I paid $17 for mine when I finally got it.
They were on sale like within a week.
Yeah, they were just
not at $17, but it was like $10 less, and then $20, and then $30, and then Ross for $15.
But I think this one looks better than the Prowl Ironhide set. The damage on Brawn looks really, really good. I mean, it looks like he has a hole in his chest. I don't know if he really does or not, but he looks like he actually been through something. Clearly, the Ratchet is just a repaint of the Ironhide, but they did wonders with the Brawn.
Yeah, I hope it has a little bit more damage, but let's keep it going. And so Brian Tyler, who you see on screen, is supposed to score Transformers 1 and the animated movie, and he did Super Mario Bros. Movie, Iron Man 3, Avengers Age of Ultron, and a few others. I guess it's a rumor. I don't remember any of those scores, but I'm sure he's going to do an amazing job. Okay, let's get
who he is.
Let's get into just announced. So we have a few things that we'll probably run through fast. First thing, in Mexico, they found an Orion Pax backpack and pencil case.
Yeah, good job to anybody who wants this.
Yeah, this is kind of really bad. I don't like how it's proportioned. I don't know. Either which way,
it's cute for kids.
Sales One also has a Transformers Optimus Prime and Bumblebee Best Friends necklace. And then they have the Starscream necklace as well as some earrings.
As a kid, I would have wanted these all day, and I wouldn't have cared if my neck turned green.
And they have if you look, they have posability, like their arms and legs move. So they're really cool. All of them are really cool. I would have not wanted the earrings because my ears aren't pierced, but you do you, Bobby.
My holes closed. But
you would have had them in if you were a kid.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got my ear. I did one, and then I went back and got the other one pierced. So I had when I was in high school. It would have, if anything, it would have been the Decepticon sign.
Yeah,
I don't really like the way that Megatron looks, and definitely
not that Starscream.
Not that Starscream.
The Megatron's cool because it's shaded, but it doesn't really fit itself to an earring, in my opinion. But again, what do I know? I don't wear these.
It looks like Zartan with the helmet on. The shading. Zartan from G.I.
Only on
Joe.
one face though.
Yeah.
One side of his face.
Well,
Zartan has both eyes.
Yeah, but so he's half and half.
Okay. All right. Well, you could get Zartan Megatron on your ear.
Yeah, Zartan.
Zartron. So we already talked about. Hey, don't give Hasbro ideas. So we already talked about Beast Machine soundtrack. So now Beast Wars is going to be streaming June 28th. I'm sure there's some really cool songs on it, but not for me.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
So they had a licensing expo from Hasbro, a press release, and this is Transformers X Chang'an, which is an electric car company, and they're using Optimus Prime to promote their car. Then they just showed off the Funko Pops, the Hot Wheels, the Philips Razors, and so on and so forth. Nothing that we haven't seen already, but this one was a little interesting to me.
So this is what's new coming through the space bridge.
Yeah. So
I mean, it looks like it's a crossover vehicle. I don't know if Prime. I understand why you use Prime when you think about Transformers, but if it was in Prime colors or something like that, it would have done a better job. But otherwise, it just looks like Prime just watched this vehicle roll through, and he just wanted to make sure it got to the other side safely.
Yeah, maybe it's a new Transformer or something.
That would be crazy. The car's
Changanatron. There you go. That's his name.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip past that.
Next, we've got Super 7 Transformers Reaction Unicron prototype.
Man, I know they were trying to come out with something like this when we were kids. This thing is ugly. I never liked it.
So this is actually the repaint, and it's based off of the first prototype that Hasbro came out. You can see how small it is with like the hand. And then with Takara, they made a bigger one that was more in line with what the color-wise looked like in the movie. So I think the original one is pretty cool, but I wouldn't want the Super 7 one.
No, I'm
Here Studio Cell's next repaint. And you'll pick it up.
I'm super cool off of picking this up. The Super 7 up.
Yeah, me too. So the Blockies also showed off the Sharkticons, and can I just say these are the cutest things?
I knew you were gonna say it. I knew you were gonna say it.
I wish they had more paint. I wouldn't pick them up, but I hope they have like a peg, like hole on the bottom. Because if it's Legos, and they could just plug into the different characters, like on them or something. I don't know. I like them though. I've always liked Sharkticons. They're cute, especially when they're cute and not menacing, like a little puppy dog or something, like a Chihuahua.
So those those colors underneath the 4 colors underneath. I wonder if that's the colors they may come in. That would be really cool.
That would be maybe it's like a blind bag or something like that.
I don't know, but I didn't translate what this is. So
it also looks like it's only from a certain time, 5:25 to 5:31. So I don't know what that means either.
Oh, and there is a time there.
Yeah,
6 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe it's the release date for one, and then the release date for the other. Because it looks like the one on the left could be like a transparent,
larger version. Yeah,
in a larger version rather. So maybe one releases on 5:25 and the other one releases at 5:31. I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't use my translator.
Next, there's some novelizations of the Transformer 1 movie. We've got the actual novelization, a ready-to-read book, and then a sticker book.
I really don't like the way Megatron's facial expression is. It's just, he looks like he's a good guy.
Well, they're trying to make him a good guy so they can market him more.
I understand that. It's just so hard to see him like this is, I guess, where I was going at. It's just, he looks more of a good guy than Prime does, almost, with that facial expression on the sticker book.
Definitely. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But, they can do whatever they want. Let's keep it going. Talk about some third-party things. You've got New Age's H63 Gorgo. And this is slag. So, can I say that, see where the green is on the knees?
Yes.
Those look like toes and he has little tiny legs. And then they're standing on rocks or something. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw this.
The green, I didn't even notice the green. I don't remember him having green on him or whatever, but it's so random and it's so that's like the only place there's any type of green from what it looks like here. I totally missed that, and now I don't think I can not see him with his prosthetic legs.
That's what it looks like to me. And this, he comes with like lightning for the trident, for the horns, which is pretty cool. I know you're gonna pick this up at least in one color, if not two.
I will pick it up in the Shattered Glass version of this. So far I haven't picked up any other second colors besides the swoop.
I was gonna say you got the swoop one, so what if they come out with one of this?
I don't know. Because so far, I mean, I didn't do it with the sludge, and I didn't do it with the Grimlock. So it was just that I was really torn with the swoop. If this looks really good, so if they do come out with two colors that are really hard to decide, I will pick up both.
Yeah, I just don't like the red head. I know that's too inaccurate, but I've never liked it. It blends in too much with the body.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely tried to break it up with that green there, but
randomly.
I just do not remember the green, but it looks good. It looks really, really good.
Next, we've got T01. I still don't know which company this is, but they showed off some, the promo images, which you see on the right with the 30 centimeters. But it looks like they're going to be doing 1 through 4 with all the different repaints that we come to expect. Are you going to be picking all these up?
I doubt it. Isn't this the oversized KO?
Yes, yeah, that we talked about last show.
Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. And
if the price, like some of the KOs that are about this size, used to be like $20, I'll pick up the Nemesis and the Magnus. If that's $20,
yeah, $20.
Yeah,
$20, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, but
I'd actually get all 4 if it was $20.
Yeah, but $20 would be a good price. $30 would be pushing it. But yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah, it's not. I still don't like the head or the face on the Prime. I can't really tell the other 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, $20 I'd probably be in. I've bought worse for $20.
Next, we've got Mechanical Skull Studio, which you talked about on the channel before, and they got the Megatron G1 toy decals. So it gives him his little chest squiggles, and there's some more that we'll look at the next one. And I think they comes with so many because they're for all the different versions of Earthrise / Siege Megatron. And there's red for the inside of the arms, which I thought was actually a really cool little touch.
Yes, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I learned how to write in cursive, is looking at Megatron's chest. I think it's cool. It wouldn't be. It's not against me to get a sticker set. So, and we will have Patriot Prime on here, probably talking about stickers as well. So, it looks good. It actually makes him look better to me. So I like it.
And a few things. I think they're trying to show that you could do different chest squiggles on them. I don't know if they're all different, but what I really like is for the Megatron. There's that really iconic comic cover that I actually have, where the Energon blood splatters in a Decepticon symbol across his chest, and that's what they gave. So you could put it on him, and I kind of want this just for that. I don't care about the squiggles, but that Decepticon blood symbol, I don't know what to call it, is actually really cool.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, and you did pick up this Megatron, didn't you? I
did, yes, because it came with Rat-Bat.
That's okay. I was trying to remember who he came
with. Probably wouldn't have picked him up if he didn't come with Rat-Bat.
I was like, who did he come with? I couldn't remember.
It's a good figure, though. It is. It's not bad by any means, but
Yeah.
I really like this blood splatter.
Maybe.
And Megatron Origins is one of my favorite comics. So
Yeah, maybe this will be a sticker set that I pick up as well.
depends on the price and how easy it is to get.
Definitely.
Let's move into some updates. So I was kind of excited about this first one. So the GameStop CandyCon and Transformer custom controller kits are the pre-orders are up. So I was like, oh, I'll get this. You know, I have a few emulation devices, and I'm like, maybe I could use this for those. But it's only compatible with Switch and PC. And these are only shells for $16.99. Yes, you have to buy the base controller for $34.99 separately, so you could put the shells on them.
The plot thickens. I saw these actually today because I was ordering something off of GameStop.
Okay.
And I saw these, and that's when I noticed about the PC and the Nintendo Switch, and I was just like, dang, because I think when we first talked about it, we thought these were for Xbox.
Yes, and Switch makes sense too. I'm just surprised that they just didn't make a Bluetooth controller that anything can use, because I've seen those before. I have one. I have a little one that's about this big. It looks like a SNES controller, and I can use it with my computer, with my phone, with the Switch. You know, it doesn't work with PlayStation because PlayStation, you know, isn't nice like that. But I'm surprised they didn't make a general controller. But, you know, maybe it is, and maybe they're just saying Switch and PC because they don't want to say you can use this with your phone. I don't know.
I actually think all four look really cool.
Which one would you get?
The Soundwave looks really good with the tape in the middle. And don't kill me on this, I always thought Hot Rod was a cool car. So that kind of would be my second. Jazz Rules would be third. And the Devastator would be last. Is the order for me.
Oh, I thought you'd pick Jazz first. So for me, I didn't know we were doing an order for this. The first one would be Devastator, because I'm not a fan of Devastator, but I like the green and purple.
Colors.
Then it would be Soundwave, which would have been number one, but I don't like the yellow joysticks. They stick out too much. If they were black, which I guess you could put whatever you want wherever, so you could just get black joysticks. I think it'd look better. And then it would be Jazz, and then Hot Rod. I just don't like red and orange together.
Yeah. So you have a U, and then have an X.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Are you ready for some toys now?
I'm ready.
Okay. Let's talk about Vector Prime. These are Pixar via No Trap. What are your thoughts on this?
This looks good. I actually saw this and skipped it, putting it in because I thought it was a custom or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I literally skipped past it like twice. I think it looks good. I'm not familiar really with the character and all that, but I think I like the colors. And again, the photography makes a huge difference. The colors look like they're popping off the screen. It's like that it looks like a metallic sheen to the red on him. I like the blue in his chest. The face looks good. I like the figure. Yeah,
I was gonna say that maroon, red, whatever you want to call it, looks. However, No Trap edited these pictures, looks really bright and vibrant in these. So the figure doesn't look bad. It actually looks good for a retool of G-Axis into Vector Prime. It's just not the Vector Prime I would want. I don't like how the cyber key plugs into his chest and you still see the bottom of it instead of plugging in like the cyber keys were supposed to do into his chest. I get why they didn't do that, so he's more flat chested. But and I also think the shoulders pads needed to be bigger. So, but that might not have worked with transformation. I don't know. I'm just saying what I don't like about it. And this alt mode looks half done. From halfway down to like the lower portion of the legs, it looks not painted at all.
It looks different than what we saw. And again, I thought the alt mode when we first saw it, I liked it. seeing it in this angle, it doesn't do it for me. So hopefully it is mistransformed or anything. I definitely think the upgrade for the wings and stuff needs to happen. But I just don't like the side view. It's just like a gap there. And I don't, where's my Jaxus?
It kind of had that with the arms, but since the arms were I think more square, it kind of fit better.
Yeah.
Like a Lego, while this is more rounded.
Yeah, and I can't see. He's up there, but I can't really see him. Yeah, that kind of bothers me, and I think I like the colors better on. It looked like more of a darker maroon than this does here, but again,
it could be lighting.
It could be the lighting.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Staying with Cybertron. So this is via Praxis Photography and Morgan DFX on Twitter. I guess they got him in, and he looks fine. He's a big boy, so I think if you really wanted this, you'll like it. I just wish the elbow joint was where the wheel was and not where it actually is. That really ruins the figure to me. And I know I'm nitpicking, but oh well.
Yes, you are definitely. This is probably my least favorite of the pictures we've seen of this guy. Seeing this picture here, it makes me just say like, okay. Some of the other pictures is like, hey, I might get that.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a lot of different, photography does wonders, or
it does.
What would be the opposite of a wonder? I don't know.
It's not saying it's a bad picture. It's a great picture. It's just that the figure doesn't look exciting to me. Maybe it's the pose or what. He just doesn't look exciting to me.
So, either which way, I think you will like it when you pick it up.
This makes it a maybe, but I probably will grab it.
Next, we've got the Titan class Armada Universe Tidal Wave via Ratchet 2007 on TFW. What do you think about this?
That's a big boy.
Well, it's a Titan class.
No, I get it, but it standing next to Megatron, it makes me realize how small Megatron was or is, and how big Tidal Wave is. It's just like night and day. So
it should be.
I guess, and again,
that's what I remember. But again, I don't really remember much of the anime. I don't remember Tidal Wave at all in the anime, to be quite honest with you.
Okay. Yeah, I remember certain parts of it, but I don't remember the original Armada toy being that big of a difference. I guess that's what I'm more so referring to.
It wasn't this big. No.
It wasn't a size difference like this. So it looks weird to me. This could be tune accurate, and that's great. It's not what I expect. It's what I expected, but not what I expected. I'm glad Tidal Wave is big. It's something we've been asking for Broadside as to be huge. But then realistically, how could he? So this is very, very interesting of a character. And are you going to pick it up?
Well, you haven't even let me say what I have to say about this figure. It looks long to me. Not because it's bad, but because without the green, to me it looks really boring. And I only knew toy Tidal Wave. And this just looks wrong. And I get it, it's tune accurate, and I'm sure people are very happy with it. But it's not Tidal Wave to me. And, I could pick it up and call it Tsunami, which was a great suggestion. But I don't... Maybe when it's $100, because we know it's going to get there. All of the Titans do. So maybe when it's $100, I'll pick it up. Here it is with the rest of the Armada crew that they've made so far. Besides the Power Links Hotshot, it's fine. But what is a shame is there's only one Minicon in that picture.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not picking... Oh, that's enough. Never mind. I'm not picking it up because it doesn't come with a Minicon.
And the crazy thing is, they show the Minicon in all the pictures.
Yeah, but it's the one Minicon. Like, look, it's cool. He's appropriate size to the Minicons. Yeah, okay, well, where's Tidal Wave's Minicon? Where's Ramjet?
I'm not going to pick this up. Yeah. I don't think.
And there is another company that's doing one that I know I'm going to like, probably for not much more money than this. So I'll just wait for that.
Are you talking about the people who like to deal with people's hobbies?
Yes, yeah, exactly. So
Fanatic hobbies?
yeah, so I'll just wait for that. But honestly, if that wasn't coming out, there might have been more temptation.
I think I'm with you on that. I don't have a connection to the figure. I have the original. I don't, like I said, have a big connection with it, but I will be picking up Fans Hobbies version.
Yeah, I can say if this did have the green color, since this one's coming out first, I probably would pick it up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just because that's what I want to see for Title 8, but this doesn't, so.
Yeah, now, on sale, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking business.
And honest, I have seen every Titan class go on sale at one time. I think 120 was the cheapest that I've seen them. So I'll pick it up when it's that cheap.
Yeah, pick me up one too.
Okay, sounds good. Let's keep it moving, and we got Blockies, the Legend Action Edition Optimus Prime via Weibo user. And it looks good for what it is, but it looks like a play school toy with the proportions. No knocking it, but it looks like something you would give a kid.
The fists look oversized to me.
The head looks oversized. The shoulders, it's just the style that it's trying to do. But it's not for me. I think it looks fine.
I think it looks really good. I'm not picking it up. It looks like he has boxing gloves on, but I think it looks really good. I like if we're gonna consider this stylized. I actually like the way it looks.
Yeah. It's kind of like a chibi. You should get it so you can have like a chibi evolution, like super chibi, then a normal one, and it's like he's morphing.
No.
Yeah, might as well. All right, let's keep it moving, and we've got TNA Designs, the Power Master animated Prime. They added some things. They added the sunglasses, the mask, and translucent parts in the hammer.
I do not remember him wearing sunglasses. Maybe he did. Don't know. I just really appreciate, and I probably say this every episode when we talk about DNA. I just really appreciate them going above and beyond with a lot of their kids, their recent kids in particular, with the bonus things, and that's just really cool. And how they pay attention to what the fans want, and they make the alterations and stuff like that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and they said that you have to pre-order by June 7th. I don't know pre-order where to get these extra parts. They will also be releasing the hammer separately, so if you want to have two hammers or use it with a different figure. So they're going to have the Hammer O, which is the original, and the Hammer Y, which is blue and yellow.
I actually like the blue and yellow.
I know, me too. I think it's pretty cool.
Good job, DNA.
It does, all those sunglasses and mask make his head look a little fat, though. If you look, doesn't look bad, but
little fathead boy.
This guy's also a fat head. We've got Magic Square Toys MSB 58 Brontosaurus, but I love the name on there. That's why I didn't take the background. Broboingnag.
One more time.
Broboingnag.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I got it the third time. This looks good except for the yellow plastic. In my opinion, the yellow plastic looks cheap compared to everything else. From these pictures, at least.
I agree. Similar to what we said about the Grimlock.
That's right. We did say that.
But it does look good.
Mm-hmm. It does. Yeah. I mean, I like the little pop of blue here versus the green on Slash.
Yes.
This blue looks pretty good, and it blends in way better than that random green.
Yes. I completely agree. I like the details on the side of the dinosaur mode as well. It looks like the transformation is really clean into bot mode. I don't like the arms. Like it's like the arm, then the little,
and then the elbow joint, and then the forearm.
yeah, that looks kind of weird. How it detaches there. Like on the first picture, it looks fine, but on the second picture, it looks like it's 3 pieces to the arm
to get the double jointed elbow.
Yeah, I don't really like that. But again, for the scale and the size, it looks good to me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it looks bad at all.
No.
So let's talk about what's incoming. So this next one, we don't have concrete amount or concrete proof it's coming out, but a few stores have said that it should be coming out in Q2, and that's the Robot Paradise Acoustic Blaster. Not all the tapes that are showing this, just the Acoustic Blaster himself.
What? Oh, yes. Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the tapes coming out. Those might be as well, but I've only heard. Yeah, exactly.
He comes with Rat Bat, I believe.
Exactly. Yeah. The best tape. So.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The 4 tapes are the other 4 tapes are separate, and yeah, this is easy buy. I did see as well that this is coming in. I think it was slated for Q2.
Yes, I just said that.
So did you? Okay.
You must have been mesmerized by this figure.
I was. I was really in the zone here. Yeah, it looks good. The acoustic wave was cool. What I'm curious about is if that KO company is going to recolor it and come out with the KO for this as well, like they did the acoustic wave.
I'll snatch that up. I'm on the fence with this figure. I already have the regular Sound Blaster. Regular, I guess that's the original MP Sound Blaster, so I don't need this. Does this have an ab crunch?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, because that might sway me. Because this looks really good. It comes with Rat Bat. I like it. So who knows? Maybe we'll be in Baltimore and I'll pick it up. Because last time, I think Chosen Prime had a few acoustic waves in stock. So maybe I'll be able to get one there. But it looks great. And I love that it has the toy version and the tune version. And you can mix and match parts and all that. So it's a really cool figure.
Yeah, I will. If you remind me, I'll look today, or when we get done recording, I'll look. But you know me, I take it out the box and transform it, and then determine which way I'm going to pose it and put it on the shelf. And
no fun at the bot headquarters. Fun is banned. Let's keep it going and talk about what was recently released. And the first thing is the Antagoness upgrade kit. And what's really cool is it comes with a card. I think that's really neat. And I guess this is by Mechanical Skull Studio as well. DC01. Didn't know it was by them. And these pictures are via Weibo user. Mine's already shipped and on its way to me. So. Yeah. So
you're playing no games.
Well, I think it was already in stock technically when I placed the order. But,
okay.
You know, it's on its way to me. So if you guys want to see anything about this, let me know.
And you said $50?
Yes. That's a lot for a non-transforming thing, but I don't think we'll ever get another Antagony, so I don't mind having 3 different versions.
And it's funny, I was just looking because I was just messing with mine a few days ago. I know how much you love Antagony, so that makes sense. I don't have any type of connection to it. I'm not going to be able to do it.
I don't blame you. I mean, if I only had one Antagony, I wouldn't be getting this. But the fact that I already had 3 of them, I could keep one stock, one with the toy hacks, and then one as this. And they could all go on different shelves too. Then that's perfect for me.
Look at you getting creative over there.
I don't think that's anything new. I think if you did something like that, that would be a different story.
I just would have 3 of them. That would be my...
Exactly. Finally, we've got Ocular Max's Maximus Pro, and it's 3 out of 5 of them, and these are via Lazy Azza on Twitter, or X, or whatever they call it nowadays.
It is definitely solid. It's a definitely solid figure. I'm still waiting on my hotspot to get here. So hopefully it'll be here this week. Hopefully tomorrow or something like that, or Saturday. But I think it looks good. I saw a review from Paik, and I saw both his videos, one with the prototype and the other with the final version, and there's definitely some transformation in this figure. There's a lot that goes on with it. One of our subscribers mentioned that there was some issues with his copy, and then he kind of shared some other details about it. So I'm hoping that mine doesn't have any QC issues, and that they come out with the fourth and fifth limb really soon, so we can complete the set.
So I think this looks better than it originally when we saw it. It doesn't look as wide with all the pieces on it, but it looks like a prototype still. There's not a lot of detail in there with the paint and all that stuff.
Right.
So maybe I don't think this is the prototype, but I feel like he needs more color. I don't know. Like the inside of the thighs could have been painted silver, more red on the chest, but who knows? I don't know how the cartoon looks.
Well, that's why they have a toon version coming out.
You mean a toy version?
Or the toy version, excuse me, yes.
Yes. Which you're going to pick up as well.
I have not I don't think I put a pre-order in on any of the toy limbs yet, so...
You're going to pick it up. Just put the pre-order in already.
I don't know.
They fixed the head. You don't got nothing to complain about.
That is true. But I don't know.
Let us know in the comments. Go ahead and pressure Bobby to go ahead and put those pre-orders in.
As long as you're doing it with me. Meaning...
I will pressure them with you. Don't worry. Hey, well, while you guys write up those comments, Bobby, what should they do?
Go ahead and click that notification button. Please, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Really does help us out. Helps keep us bringing this exciting content to you. If you haven't been I'm just fumbling right now. If you're not a member, it's not too late to join us on this journey, and we have a live coming up for our members, and it's usually a nice little hangout that we have. And yeah, I think that's everything. Join us with Patriot Prime. Yep.
Tune into that and go check out the Chosen Prime. We'll see you guys next time.
As always, to all debates are won. See you at the live.